My name is Levinrad. I'm an online coach for beginners as well as help bigger companies scale. And I run a portfolio of businesses as of right now doing about 20 million a year. First business I started ever, it was an e-com store selling sunglasses. And right around there, it might have literally been at the same exact time, I don't remember perfectly. I tried like a pool floaty store. I tried day trading. I learned from a guy, Ricky Gutierrez. It didn't work for me, but I think that works for people. And then I really hit when I went back into e-com. It was probably like a year after I dropped out is where it started really hitting. The biggest tip I wish I knew when I was a teen, and I'd say to anyone who's a teenager or just starting out in general, is focus is a skill bigger than any skill. Some of the risks I took were, I think, playing with my future a bit. I think that the average human, or even just any human, wants a path. A path feels safe. And when you know what you're going to do, it feels very comforting. And when I got out of high school, I had fully dropped out of high school, like my path was shattered. It literally was like I'm in a dark tunnel. There's no light at the end of the tunnel like a traditional education is, because any traditional job in high school to college, you see the light at the end of the tunnel. Job, save, rich. For me, there wasn't that light, but I was in that tunnel. And it took me a year or two, but I found the light. And the biggest risk for sure for me was dropping out of high school. When I initially left school, my parents weren't like the biggest fan of it. My whole deal with my mom, I was mainly with my mom. My dad was a little out of the picture when it came to the decision. My mom said, or I told my mom rather, I went home fully, she had no idea. I skipped the final, she didn't even know. And I just told her like, hey, I'm not gonna finish school and I wanna take 6 months off and try to make 50,000 bucks. Just like, let me try. 6 months later, I made some good money. She saw my bank account, saw like 30K probably. And we just literally never talked about it again, like at all. It's even weird to say, like, to this day now, it just became our norm. For me, and the biggest lesson I've learned I would want to share with people is, you just haven't seen a long enough time horizon. Like, success isn't a maybe. It is a guaranteed thing. You just have to put in the proper work and get around the proper hurdles based on whatever your goal is, how hard it is. So there is no world it doesn't work. It's just you might have given up before you saw it work.